What is up, family? Brandon here, Alpha Primal Health on the Daily Health Drive. Just talking a little bit about why diets don't work, okay? You'll have tons of people back in the day when they did Atkins, okay? And they lost maybe a bunch of weight. A lot of it was water weight, whatnot. But then they started eating carbohydrates again, and guess what? Well, they gained it all back plus some, right? Yeah. Well, the idea that you can switch out and just be on a diet for a little amount of time is a possibility. The big problem I see is you never really change your cravings, okay? So let's just take this as an example. If you will stop eating carbohydrates and all the garbage, I promise you, if you will stop completely for 7 days, you will be amazed at the end of that, the 8th, 9th, 10th day, how much less you care about carbohydrates. And I've seen this happen over and over again. People that are completely in love with pasta, and they don't eat any pasta, they don't have any bread, they don't have hardly any carbohydrates for several days, 7 days I'd say at the least, and it changes what they crave. And you wonder why that is. Well, your microbiome, the gut bacteria that you have that live in you, they determine what you're hungry for. So if you feed them, let's just say, salad and meat and fat for 7 days, that is what they will begin to crave, okay? And therefore that is what you will begin to crave, and that makes life so much easier. Besides the fact that some of y'all may not even understand what ketosis is and the ketogenic diet is. It's switching your fuel sources, right? So if you're a normal sad diet eater right now, which is the standard American diet, you're a carb burner, right? Your main fuel source is glucose. If you switch to a ketogenic diet for enough hours in a row, you can get that by fasting as well, you will change your body's fuel source to mainly fat. Now you can go back and forth and you can be in and out of this, but for the most part, you want to have that metabolic flexibility. You want to have the ability to burn fat as your main source of food. And if you've done ketosis, okay, if you've switched your fuels at any point in your life, you know how powerful this is. You know that you can go so long without eating and you don't really get that hangry, as they say, because your body goes and gets fat out of the sources that you already have whenever it wants. So that's the big difference. So diets don't work, okay? The ketogenic diet is not even really a diet. It's just a way you eat. It's probably closer to the way you were meant to eat. And I know there's people out there that don't agree with that. And most of them, oh, well, I tried the ketogenic diet and it didn't work. Well, you probably did dirty keto, which is what a lot of people do. And that doesn't really work. But if you'll stick to good, whole foods, you know, the ones that don't come in a box and have nutritional facts on it, those are the ones you want, right? And that's vegetables, meat, and fruit, okay? You got to, depending on your goals, if you're wanting to lose body fat, then you keep the fruit down a little bit lower. But as far as vegetables go, find the green ones. Most of those will be just fine. But diets don't work, okay? So this isn't something you want to do part-time and then do maybe the ketogenic diet, which is a diet that some people I know do, and that's where they cheat throughout their time, and they do lose some weight and they do feel a little bit better. But here's the thing: strict keto for 7 days, give it a try. The keto I'm talking about is not the classic keto, okay? Focus on the protein and fill in the fat calories just to make sure that you're satiated and your hormones go off, right? So there you go. Diets never work. This is not a diet. This is just changing the way you eat, probably closer to what you should have. Please, guys, like these videos. Share these videos with anybody you think is dumb enough to listen to us. And thank y'all so much for being here. We appreciate you so much. Y'all take care.